The city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. This return starts at the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. Throwing on their first play. Hutchinson reels it in. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
From the 38. Quick hitter complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. A 5-yard gain on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Play action on first down. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And it falls incomplete. Went for the deep ball there, but just couldn't connect. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up second down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
2nd and 10 now. The Eagles swarm in and take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Here he is on 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And he works this to the 38 before going down. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Darnold. And down he goes. The Eagles got him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice that doesn't end up getting an offensive first down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Here's Darnold. Escapes the... And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And this looks like it got just inside the 20 as it flew out, and indeed it did. They're putting the ball at the 19-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They're going play action. Here's pressure, and he's dropped by the Vikings. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
We spend so much time talking about an offense and how they script their first 15 plays typically. But how about that defensive coordinator, that head coach? Heck, every player on that sidelines, you couldn't script it any better Well, other than maybe taking the ball away, creating a negative play, creating a sack, creating offense now behind the chains, that's exactly how you're looking to start.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Throwing off the play fake here. Bails out of the pocket quick. And the Vikings rush brings him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
A couple sacks on the opening drive. You better get to fix-it mode in a hurry. And I'm talking about on the sidelines. I'm talking as a quarterback. You've got to solve this pass rush because we know one thing about guys in this league defensively. When they get a couple sacks, they can smell it, and they're going to raise the intensity to another level.
He's got this one at the 37. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Call that a 64-yard punt officially. And the offense ready to head back out onto the field. So good field position to start with for the Vikings this drive. 1st and 10. A give left side to Jones. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Throwing here, Darnold. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Able to find Jones. Pick up of a few as he heads out of bounds.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Right side, got a man, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. So through one, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll return to the link right after this. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They're looking down a 3rd and 3. Darnold looking to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
They go play action on 1st. Cut near the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They'll try and punch it in. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings get the game's first points here in the 2nd. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. Hurts to throw. Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Here's Darnold to throw. This one's caught. And he'll be just inside the 10 before he goes out. It's a double-digit. Nick Sirianni going to have the officials look at this one again. He's throwing that challenge flag.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Darnold now to throw. He's on the move. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
Yeah, this is one of the occasions, Kate, where this defense got to just keep chopping wood. Keep chopping wood. I know they're a little more careful about actually having axes in locker rooms anymore after injuries, but the mantra is the same. You can't look at the scoreboard nor worry about what your offense is doing. You got to keep punishing your opponent.
Escapes the pocket. And they get to him again. And the pressure drives them backwards.
That is now the 5th sack this offense has had to endure in the first half alone. We're on a double-digit pace here. And I'll tell you what, I know how these defensive coordinators work. They can feel the blood in the water. They are not going to stop getting after this quarterback until this offense can find a way to protect itself.
3rd and long for him here. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out!
You know what? Everybody on the field is going to make mistakes. The key is to clean that up as quickly as he can. Ball carrier loses possession, but he doesn't panic and lose composure. Instead, well, he hops on the ball and he saves the day.
Minnesota lined up in punt formation. Back deep for the Eagles, Britton Covey. So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. And I'm sure they all got a stern lecture on ball security between possessions after they fumbled it away on their last series. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
2nd and 3. He's got Smith. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On 1st down, they'll run. And this is a nice gain that stopped at the 47. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now. They go play action here. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, you can give him much of the credit for this early lead. Heck, give every player in that defense now their 4th sack of this game credit, because that ambush on the quarterback, a big reason why they're in control of this game.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Hurts setting up to throw. He'll get this one to Brown. And he has 7 on that run as we're down to the 2-minute warning. Braden Mann out once more for another punt. Brandon Powell on the return for the Vikings. His first punt win 50. This is away and looks even better. That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback. Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. To throw, here's Darnold. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect with Jordan Addison. And now they face 2nd down.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Now Darnold. He's got him. That's Addison. And he'll get it up to the 27.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. He's dropping back to throw. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
You know, Kate, my years in Indianapolis with Peyton, he loved to know the tendencies of a defense. In 3rd and short, more often than not, all across the league, you get man-to-man coverage. It really is a good time to throw. Unfortunately, couldn't execute that pass in a 4th down instead.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. He's got this one at the 28. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. And after the punt, the offense comes out onto the field. And that is where they'll start the next drive. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Back to throw, Hurts. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. From midfield on 2nd down. Has a man, it's Brown. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Well, he grabbed whatever he could to make that tackle. Unfortunately, he got a whole lot of face masks, so add even more yards onto that play. They'll enjoy a 1st and 10 following the face mask penalty. Hurts. That's into the hands of Barkley. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Second and 6 coming up here. From the 23. He completes it in traffic. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kay, that is the epitome of trust right there. Right? When the ball is let out of his hands, I think everybody on the sidelines in the stadium went, because you throw it in double coverage. And you may question the decision, but it's tough to challenge it when it produces results like that.
He's got it. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. This is a chip shot from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. So at the end of 2, the Vikings playing Road Warriors here. They've got the lead. Now we'll send you down the East Coast to our studios in Orlando. Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Philadelphia has its offense out to start this 3rd quarter. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. In the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
2nd and 10 now. Taken in by Smith. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Here's Hurts. Campbell hauls it in. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They'll try and take an option left side. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Throwing here, Hurts. Goddard makes the catch. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 43. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to find A.J. Brown, but still plenty of options left on 3rd and short.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And he's tackled for no gain. They stop him just short and force a 4th and 1.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
The Eagles are in punt formation. Braden Mann will kick it away. Averaging over 50 yards a kick, and this is another one well hit. Oh, they are loving this one. It flies out of bounds, and it wasn't too far off the end zone. They're going to say it crossed at the 3. The Vikings now set to take the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle to Jones. And all he's able to do is get them a touch more space to the 4. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
As an offense in these situations, Kate, you could feel your own goal line, and you're not going to risk putting the ball in the air. So that means you're going to run it, and you're going to buy whatever breathing room you can.
Jones once more. And he gets this one up to the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 6, and they only need half of that now on 3rd and 3.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Here's Darnold. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the 2 defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
From the 24. That's Jefferson. He's got it. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Darnold. He'll get this to Jefferson. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Straight ahead they go with Jones. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's Darnold to throw. Able to find Hawkinson. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
They'll run here on 1st down. And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. This is the end of the third quarter. It's Vikings ball, working to carry this lead through to the end. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Staying on the ground with Jones. And he's taken down with a short gain to the 25. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Back to the well again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it a couple of yards, and it's 4th down and 5. Will Reichert now to try the Vikings field goal. This from 40 on the right hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. He'll take this at the 10. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Well, hold on a sec. We've got an Eagle hurting pretty good out there, and they're going to head out to look at him. The Eagles about set to go on offense. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Option design here. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Now Hurts. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Hurts setting up to throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know you've got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
So out now comes the punter. And they could really use a good one here. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And the Vikings are going to take over from deep in their own side. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Jones. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Another carry for him. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down. It's only a gain of 1. Back-to-back misfires on the ground, and they're facing 3rd and long. Darnold looking to throw. That's incomplete left side.
I think it's fair to say, in the eye of the sky line, without that ball being tipped, we were looking at a big game. A missed opportunity to push their offense, and a great play on the other side to deny the throw.
The Vikings getting their punt team out. And he's going to have to hit this one from the edge of his own end zone. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. He'll field this one at the 34. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And they'll begin this possession in just a moment. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he's brought down after a short gain. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Hurts looking to throw. Got a man, coverage lost him, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Hurts to throw. Put the body on the line for his team. That play good for 17 and a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. It's caught. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gain 18 on the previous play.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Here's a give on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles cut it to a point late in this one. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean into his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
All set for the kickoff. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Vikings taking the field on offense. The game really in their hands at this point, Brock. We're going to see whether it's a celebration coming up next or overtime. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Got a man over the middle. Complete. And he has 7 on that run as we're down to the 2-minute warning. Vikings out of the hurry-up. Need everyone back to the line. Looking to throw it. Quick hitter complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Vikings out of the hurry-up, need everyone back to the line. Throwing now. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now to throw. Rifles it, and it's caught. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Two timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. To throw. Into the hands of Jefferson, complete. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Two timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. On the carry, this is Jones. And he runs this down to around the 12-yard line. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. Still one more in their pocket to use. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They give it to him again. And he only gets this one down to the 9. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Back-to-back carries here. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
So the Vikings will try a field goal on 4th down. Will Reichert headed out. A very short kick here from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And barring a miracle, that's your game winner, folks.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. He's going to field this at the 2. And he'll get it up to the 27. So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Vikings emerge as winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.